Welcome back to Peace, Love and Tarot. This reading is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and it's the weekly reading for the week of July, the 1st to the 7th. Your cards this week, Saggy, energies leaving, completing or transitioning. You have the Five of Cups. Focus energies this week, you have the beautiful Six of Cups, clarified with the Page of Wands, and you have the Ten of Cups coming in towards the end of the week. So yay, Saggy, there's lots of beautiful, loving, fulfillment-based energy coming in for you this week. So that's really beautiful. And it looks like it might be a bit of a switch up to the energy that you've been in recently. So Five of Cups. Five of Cups talks about somebody who is in a sense of disappointment. Feeling a little isolated, withdrawn. You can see that they're shrouded in the long black cloak here. It's almost like there's a sense of grieving for the past. And what happened in the past? Well, as far as you're concerned, there were lost opportunities, things that didn't work out, things that didn't fulfill you, relationships that ended, maybe a job that was lost, a friendship that went toxic and you had to let them go, but it was painful. There's been spilt cups and, it's hurt you. It's really put you in a position of feeling hurt and you've carried that hurt with you. It's never easy when these things happen, but we do need to remember that it's part of the fabric of life. I mean, you come and show me one person that doesn't feel like they've had spilt cups. But the key is, how we look at those cups. Yes, we've got cups that have turned over, but if we were to just flip our perspective and turn around, we'd see that there's always new full cups ready there for us if we could just turn around and see them. Now you can also see that while the character is just looking down and focused on these losses, she's missing the fact that there's a bridge here crossing the turmoil of emotions back to the safe, loving sanctuary of home. So, the pathway is there, the pathway to something more beautiful is there, but you haven't been ready to see it until now. But here we see you leaving that energy, shifting things up and transitioning into something a lot more exciting and beautiful. So let's have a look and see what that is, Saggy. Well, you can see what it kicks off with, the Six of Cups. Da da da! Look at this. You've got quite a lot of cards here this week, Sagittarius. They all jumped out as a triple here, so I'm keeping them as they came out. I don't like to take ones away and just take the top card if that happens. So look what's happening. Moving on to so much more of a bright, sunny future here. So we have the Chariot. Now, this for me is that moment that you turned around and saw the other cups, because let's put the Chariot on top while we speak about it. The Chariot is, okay, you can see that the character here, has this heavy stone chariot, right? Yeah, so the past has been heavy. Yeah, it's been, pushing a weight uphill, really. You might have had a heavy chariot, but I think that you have brought yourself emotionally into the right place that you can now propel it forward into a much brighter future. So see the two sphinxes at the front here. You can see that they're kind of slightly heading in different directions from each other. They indicate the opposing forces in ourselves. So, sometimes even when we want to let go of our grief and move forward, there might be another voice in our head that says, oh, but no, we deserve to feel guilty about that, or no, we shouldn't, move on and be happy when, other people, maybe we've caused other people pain, that sort of thing. It's that kind of dual sense, those voices in the head that say both things and say opposite things, and sometimes that keeps you stuck. But the interesting thing with the Chariot, you'll notice, is that he doesn't have reins to guide this thing. He's just got a magician's wand. And what that says is that just through changing his intention, through changing his mental conviction, he has the power to then bring these sphinxes into alignment, to align those internal forces and to bring them together to move in the same direction instead of the opposite direction. So it's almost that sense of being your own worst energy. Sorry, being your own, that's actually true. Sorry, that's a Freudian slip. Being your own worst energy, yeah, and enemy. So, but when you are your own worst enemy, your energy is in a place that you can't move forward. You keep yourself stuck energetically. That's what that was coming up. But now we're moving forward, and let's just address the Strength card. That's almost like the sandwich. It's in the middle of the sandwich here. The Strength card we can see is the bridge between the initial moving forward and moving on to something like that is actually a positive offer coming in for you. So I feel like you've also, in this process to start the Chariot moving, to gain the momentum, you have had to tame some demons, right? You know, you've had to bring some inner beasts under control. The inner beasts that wanted to keep focusing on the losses, you know, the voices in your head that said, no, we don't want you to move on, we want you to stay stuck in the past. But Strength asks you to be compassionate to yourself and to meet opposing forces with the opposite force to balance it and calm it. So if you were, you know, had a problem with feeling angry about the past, then, you know, having more of a loving, compassionate outlook can balance that energy. You know, if you were feeling, you know, resentful towards a person or a situation, then sometimes you just need to forgive, forget, and let go. And that's almost like your magic spell. That's that little seed of alchemy that then propels you forward and releases you, unbinds the shackles, and brings your sphinxes, your alchemical sphinxes, together in the right direction. Yeah, I really like that. So yeah, it has been hard. There has been hurt. You've had to overcome things, but I see that you have done some work on taming those inner demons here. I'm going to put that down because I like the look of these two cards together, Page of Wands and Six of Cups. Okay, Six of Cups. Now that you've moved on, you've cleared some past, you've, you know, slayed some demons, we now see you in a position where not only have you turned around and you're seeing that there's other cups and other opportunities there, you're ready to receive them. So we had also two cards of travel here in your focus energies this week, Saggy. So the Chariot indicates travel, and so does the Six of Cups. There's a possibility that you might be taking a trip this week where you receive an offer of friendship or love. You know, and it can also be, you know, an offer to yourself of coming back in a position of balance and compassion to yourself, but more likely than not, it is actually somebody making a loving offer to you, an offer that makes you feel not only like there's a couple of new opportunity cups behind you, but they're blooming, they're growing, the opportunities are growing, your energy is shifting into a positive way, into a positive direction. And the Six of Cups also talks about a sense of, you know, coming back to your sense of childlike energy. So I think you might be coming back to a place of actually being excited about the future, reconnecting with your inner child. And the reason why I wanted to read that with the Page of Cups, sorry, the Page of Wands, there's some slips happening all over the place today. Page of Wands, because the Page of Wands, you know, pages are messengers, as is this person here giving the cup. But a page is has a young energy, and an energy of excitement and adventure and, you know, lusty kind of energy. So I really feel like you're moving back into a place where you know, you want that excitement and all that kind of energy, and it's coming your way. You know, you're really, really moving into a whole new direction, into a portal of light. Yeah, I think what's coming your way is something that's a lot more, you know, fun and childlike and that kind of thing. So if you accept that offer, that's what could be on offer for you, is a much more playful love, friendship, whatever it may be. And towards the end of the week, we have the Ten of Cups and the Knight of Wands. So we have the Page of Wands and we have the Knight of Wands. So we almost see a maturing of this situation. So I feel like this is maybe not, you know, okay, this is not all going to happen in 1 week. I feel like this is telling you what the outcome may be. If you can clear the grief in that, you've probably already done that. Open yourself up to new offers of love and new opportunities that just might be on the horizon. Have a playful, adventurous spirit about it. Then we see that maturing. We see that this could go the distance. Under the Ten of Cups, it's the highest number of emotional fulfillment. You know, if this is a love offer coming in, it's got the opportunity to deliver marriage, children, the beautiful house on the hill, all of the emotional fulfillment. And with a I think we will have to address the fire energy that we've got here, guys, because we do have the Page and the Knight of Wands. This could be a fire sign energy that's coming in for you, so Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And, you know, the Knight of Wands, again, you know, has that really sort of passionate, adventurous kind of lustful energy. And, you know, with that Knight of Wands too, it can come out of nowhere. So I feel like it's going to be a real shift for you, and someone could come out, you know, literally sort of come riding into your life from a place where you didn't expect them at all. If you connect with them, which I think you will, because there's a lot of lust and chemistry kind of energy there with that Knight of Wands, I think that the outcome could be really, really fruitful and really beautiful for you. So there you go, Saggy. Could be new love on the horizon for you, or a beautiful friendship. Keep in mind, it is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with every Sagittarius out there, but it will for those that it's meant for. And we'll see you for another reading next week, Saggy.